Hi, it's Pam again, and I just wanted to give you an update on my Orbera balloon placement that I had about a month ago. Today is April 20th, 2017, and I had the balloon placed March 13th. So it's been about a month, a little over a month, and I have lost 25 pounds. And I just wanted to give you an update, kind of tell you how things went. The first 3 weeks were horrible. I was totally caught off guard at how hard this was going to be on my body. I'm a very active person. I have 4 kids. One's grown, 23, and I had 3 teenage boys. So I'm always on the go. My first 3 weeks, I lived in my recliner, unfortunately. I could barely make it upstairs to take a shower. I was nauseated. I was so weak from lack of food. And I did everything I was told to do. I was sipping on water. I was sipping on protein shakes. And the most I could do was maybe half of a protein shake. I never could get the full 64 ounces of water down. No way. That was just not happening. I ended up going to the ER on my third day. I had thrown up 20 times in that day, so I was severely dehydrated. I couldn't even get dressed. I was in my pajamas, went to the ER in my pajamas, which was horrific for me. But anyways, I had 2 bags of IV fluids placed in me, and I was given Zofran, which I already had Zofran, but they gave me IV Zofran to help with the throwing up. Then I started to have severe heartburn, and I'm not a person that typically has heartburn, just the occasional Rolaids or Tums here and there. The Prilosec that I was taking was not cutting it, so my doctor prescribed Dexilant, which is very expensive, and um, even with the insurance, oh my gosh, it's $90 a month for a month use. But that was my saving grace. After I started that, I started feeling better, and I felt like I was going to survive. For the first 3 weeks, I was questioning whether I'd done the right thing. I was thinking about having the balloon taken out. And I'm a very strong person. And for me to feel that weak and that vulnerable was devastating. Anyways, fast forward, life is great now. And like I said, I've lost 25 pounds in a little over a month. Things slowed down. I haven't had any weight loss in probably a week and a half. So I talked to my nutritionalist, and what she was saying is at some point in time, our bodies go through a hibernation phase where your body kind of thinks it's starving. And I actually didn't know it at the time, but I actually was starving my body. I'm not a huge meat eater, so I've been struggling with getting the protein in. And I was relying more on the Premier protein shakes and cottage cheese and um, the Oinko Zero yogurt, Greek yogurt. Occasionally, I would do some cheese with a piece of turkey wrapped around it. Um, a little bit of chicken here and there, splitting meals with my husband because I could never eat a full meal. So I struggled getting the protein in. And so my body was literally starving and I had no idea. So once your body goes into that starvation mode, you stop losing weight and your body kind of like wants to hold on to that fat that it has because it doesn't know when it's going to get that next meal. So, and still to this day, I've yet to conquer the 64 ounces of water. And I'm trying. I'm giving it a good go, but I've yet to get all 64 ounces down. So after speaking to my nutritionalist, and she explained to me how I was starving myself, not knowing. Um, I've made a few adjustments. I'm not a big cooker. I don't like to cook. I don't want to say I'm too busy to cook. I'm not lazy. I just have so much going on. We're always coming and going and doing things, and we are a family that eats out a lot, unfortunately. Um, Yesterday I made a trip down to Rudy's Barbecue and got their smoked turkey, and they also have a green chili stew. Now, in the green chili stew, it has potatoes, and I took those out, and it's a little spicy, but oh my gosh, it was so delicious. So, for on my drive home, I ate a little bit of the turkey, and just having a little bit of real meat inside me gave me this huge burst of energy that I wasn't really expecting because I have had some meat, just not a lot. And then at dinner time, I ate about 3 ounces of the green chili stew without the potatoes. And that evening, oh my gosh, I was so ready to conquer the world. I was ready to do everything. I was ready to exercise. I was ready to run, walk, whatever. And but it was bedtime, so I just went home and went to bed. Um, from all of that, I've gathered from getting the meat protein that I can, like I bought a pound of the turkey, the smoked turkey, and oh my gosh, it's fabulous. If you've never had it, please try it. And I can keep it in the refrigerator. I can have it for lunch. I can have it for dinner. Plus, I got like a pint of the stew. So I'm thinking that'll last me a week. So my goal for this month is for sure to increase my meat protein and not rely on the Premier protein shakes or the Greek yogurt or the cottage cheese, but to actually eat meat and work harder on getting those 64 ounces of darn water into my body. She also suggested maybe drinking alkaline water, that she said it helps release the water fluid in your body. Don't know anything about it, but anyways, I did go purchase some and I'm drinking that today, and I have managed to get 33 ounces down so far, and it is 1:30 here in Colorado, and we're about to have a snowstorm. So that kind of hinders my exercising that I have been doing. I'm up to 4 miles a day walking. I'm doing weightlifting just here at my house, and I'm doing like sit-ups and crunches and things like that. So anyways, I just wanted to give you an update on how things are going, and I don't want to post every day, so I'm thinking like once a month. And anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Have a great day.